The same thing happened in Iconium. Paul and Barnabas entered the Jewish synagogue and spoke as they had before. As a result, a huge number of Jews and Greeks believed. However, the Jews who rejected the faith stirred up the Gentiles, poisoning their minds against the brothers. Nevertheless, Paul and Barnabas stayed there for quite some time, confidently speaking about the Lord. And the Lord confirmed the word about his grace by the signs and great miracles he enabled them to perform. The people of the city were divided, some siding with the Jews, others with the Lord's messengers. Then some Gentiles and Jews, including their leaders, hatched a plot to mistreat and stone Paul and Barnabas. When the Lord's messengers heard of this, they fled to the Lycaonian cities of Lystra and Derbe and the surrounding region, where they continued to proclaim the good news. In Lystra, there was a certain man who lacked strength in his legs. Sitting there, he heard Paul speaking. Staring at him, Paul believed he could be healed. Raising his voice, Paul said, "Stand up straight on your feet." Stand up straight on your feet. He jumped up and began to walk. Seeing what Paul had done, the crowd shouted in the Lycaonian language, "The gods have taken human form and come down to visit us." They referred to Barnabas as Zeus, and to Paul as Hermes, since Paul was the made speaker. Then, the priest of Zeus, whose temple was located just outside the city, brought bulls and wreaths along with the city gates. He wanted to offer along with the crowds, he wanted to offer sacrifices to them. When the Lord's messengers, Barnabas and Paul, found out about this, they tore their clothes in protest and rushed out into the crowd. They shouted, "People, what are you doing? We're humans too, just like you. We are proclaiming the good news to you. Turn to the living God and away from such worthless things. He made the heaven, the earth, the sea, and everything in them. In the past, he permitted every nation to go its own way. Nevertheless, he hasn't left himself without a witness. He has blessed you by giving you rain from above, as well as seasonal harvests, and satisfying you with food and happiness." Even with these words, they barely kept the crowds from sacrificing to him. Jews from Antioch and Iconium arrived and won the crowds over. They stoned Paul and dragged him out of the city, supposing he was dead. The following day, when the disciples surrounded him, he